नमस्कार, मैं हूं निवेदिता। अभी तक सरकार ट्रिपल तलाक, 370 और पाकिस्तान को विश्व समुदाय में ठिकाने लगाने पर गदगद थी और पूरे जोश के साथ मस्त हाथी की तरह चल रही थी। लेकिन उससे पहले उसे एक और विकराल समस्या इंतजार कर रही थी और वो थी अर्थव्यवस्था। अर्थव्यवस्था पहले से धीमी रफ्तार में थी और इसको लेकर सरकार जरूरी कदम उठा भी रही थी। और इसको लेकर सरकार ने पहले बेल पैकेज का ऐलान किया, फिर 12 बैंकों को मिलाकर 4 बैंक बनाने का ऐलान किया। ऐलान करना ही था कि फिर सरकार के लिए मुसीबत की घड़ी आ गई। हुआ यूं कि अप्रैल और जून के पहले तिमाही के विकास दर के आंकड़े आ गए और आंकड़ों से मोदी सरकार को आर्थिक मोर्चे पर बड़ा झटका लगा और देश की विकास दर में भारी गिरावट दर्ज की गई। पहले तिमाही में विकास दर 5.8% से घटकर 5% हो गई और इसी बात को लेकर बीजेपी नेता और राज्यसभा सांसद सुब्रमण्यम स्वामी ने नई आर्थिक नीति पर सवाल उठाए। स्वामी ने सरकार की आलोचना करते हुए कहा कि नई आर्थिक नीति के बिना 5 ट्रिलियन की अर्थव्यवस्था संभव नहीं है। सुब्रमण्यम ने कहा कि केवल साहस और ज्ञान से ही अर्थव्यवस्था नहीं बचा सकते हैं, इसके लिए दोनों की जरूरत है। आज हमारे पास दोनों में से कोई भी नहीं है। वहीं आर्थिक मामले के जानकारों की माने तो पिछले साल की तुलना में करीब 3% की गिरावट है। एक साल पहले इसी तिमाही में जीडीपी की दर 8% थी। पिछली तिमाही में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर की गति में गिरावट और कृषि प्रोडक्ट में कमी का जीडीपी ग्रोथ पर ज्यादा असर पड़ा है। यहां पर एक दिलचस्प जानकारी देते चलें कि मोदी सरकार की किसी एक तिमाही में यह अर्थव्यवस्था की सबसे धीमी रफ्तार है। अर्थव्यवस्था के गिरते स्तर को लेकर सुब्रमण्यम स्वामी के साथ ही साथ कांग्रेस और विपक्षी पार्टियों के निशाने पर मोदी सरकार आ गई है और इसको लेकर सभी सरकार की आलोचना कर रहे हैं। वहीं बड़ी बात यह है कि मोदी अर्थव्यवस्था पर अपनों और गैरों दोनों के निशाने पर हैं और सरकार चुप है। अब देखना दिलचस्प होगा कि अर्थव्यवस्था पर घिरी सरकार क्या करती है और आलोचकों का मुंह कैसे बंद करती है। ये तो आने वाले वक्त में ही पता चल पाएगा।
The next is the provisional coverage ratio. Provisional coverage ratio. You can see in the chart which is given, the highest in the last 7 years has happened, 75.3%. This is already existing under the NPA. Complementary is provided for, right? So highest level is being provided for by 75.3%. One particular thing I like to draw your attention on the gross NPAs is the figures come down from 8.65 lakh crores to 7.90 crores. I make it a point to repeat this because in the recent past I had seen reports which were misleading. I hope this picture clarifies the actuals for you. Enhanced profitability, again very important. Of a total 18 public sector banks, 6 public sector banks alone had enhanced profitability when we were talking about it in the fourth quarter of year ending 19. Whereas now, when we are talking about the first quarter of the financial year ending 20, we are talking about 14 public sector banks in profit, as against 2 in the financial year of 18. So of the 18 public sector banks, 14 are in profit earning situation. I also want to report on what has happened and what has developed post the consolidation of Bank of Baroda, Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank together. So what's the impact of that? What have we gained out of it? I just want to put that before you. We've actually had wide-ranging benefits. Wider offerings and enhanced customization has happened. Operations rationalized much more than before. Verticalization initiated. Very important. Just no retrenchment of any staff. Very important again, admin staffs have been redeployed for business, which means the core function of the business improves, and best practices were replicated everywhere. And when I say this, and I insist saying this, because if there was one feature which was very good in one of the three banks as regards human relation management, that was copied for the rest of them also. Similarly, when all of them came back together, every best practice which prevailed in this bank or that bank or the third bank were all replicated for everybody's benefit. So best practices of each bank has been absorbed for the collective gain. So that's very important there. So significantly in terms of numbers, if you want to say, the CASA growth has been robust post the merger. 6.9% has been increased, and when CASA grows, it's better for the bank because they have more liquidity and they have better credit availability for themselves. So the amount in crores is given there, 2,87,000 crores in June 2019. So this consolidation of Bank of Baroda, Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank actually has resulted in good outcomes. The next is strong retail loan growth. 20.5% increase in retail loan. Between 2018 June till June 19, there is a 20.5% growth. Today, the retail loan growth is 1,12,000 crores. And that is a significant increase from where it was earlier for the scheduled commercial banks. Moving over to the next one, the profitability has enhanced. Now, in quarter 4 of 19, year ending 19, they were in the negative of 7,113. Today, they moved positive. They are at plus 710 in the first quarter end of this financial year. So profitability has also enhanced. What has happened in terms of the potential which got unlocked? As a result of the merger, there's a very clear indication that they're poised for rapid growth and they can raise greater things in the market, and high profit trajectory can be seen whether it is loan growth, whether it is CASA growth, or whether it is in the profitability. End of the day, what is the market thinking about it? You have at least 38 market analysts who have come on to have one unanimous view that the market capitalization post this merger is expected to touch 51,000 by the time it is August 2020, from where it was 35,000 crores. So April 19 to 2020, within 1 year, that's a kind of improvement and outcome which has happened of the first merger that which took place, Bank of Baroda and so on. So having done 2 rounds of consolidation, along with sustained thrust on recognition, recapitalization, resolution, process reform and so on, what is it that we want to do for the next? I've already said the target is $5 trillion economy that we want to reach, a robust banking system that we want, and for which the steps that we want to take is what we want to reveal today before you. So we are trying to build the next gen banks. So unlocking the potential through consolidation. We are going to be talking a lot about consolidation. Big banks with enhanced capacity to increase credit, big economy, you need banks which can sustain that kind of a growth potential. And the trajectory has to be maintained from the point of view of the banking facility that we can provide for the people of India. Banks with strong national presence and global reach is what we want. Operational efficiencies gains to reduce cost of lending. So the scaling up will only allow them to have a lot more resources, and therefore the lending costs can come down, and therefore the blueprint that we're coming up with is going to help us towards building a $5 trillion economy. Enhanced risk appetite they can have, thrust on next-gen technology for banking. Technology is an important feature. You'll notice that further we talk about, we've given a lot of mind application for ensuring that the fintech that they operate with are all going to be such that no customer disruptions will happen and enough attention will be taken towards bank and its consolidation. Wider offerings with enhanced customization and better ability to raise resources from the market. So we very quickly give you a complete picture of what kind of consolidation we are going to be doing. The first one, before I start, the large capacity of one bank, the technology-driven capacity of another, and the strong deposit franchise the third has are all being brought together. So Punjab National Bank, Oriental Bank of Commerce, and United Bank will be brought together, and they shall form the second largest public sector bank with business of 17.95 lakh crores, which is at least approximately 1.5 times that of Punjab National Bank. So that will be the first one that we're talking about. The second largest branch network that is available in India will be of theirs, with 11,437 branches. So the first one that we are announcing is Punjab National Bank, Oriental Bank of Commerce, and United Bank. Three together. What will this give us? A high CASA and lending capacity combined in consolidated bank. Large cost reduction potential due to network overlaps. Cost saving and income opportunities for the joint ventures and subsidiaries. Most important, the point that I said earlier, we have taken clear care that the platform that they use are compatible. In merging or in bringing together the three banks that we brought down here, we made sure that the technology which is used in this Bank 1, Bank 2 and Bank 3 are compatible, and all the three banks can enable a quick realization of gains without customer disruption, without any disruption to the service that they have to lend. We go to this most important table. The indicators that I would draw your attention to are the CET1 ratio, the CRAR, which is the capital reserve ratio, and also to the net NPA ratio, the three above the category of employees, which is very important for you to notice. And all the three are very critical indicators to tell you that this consolidation in this particular case is absolutely healthy. And we've kept all the Basel norms, RBI's guidelines and the Basel norms in mind, even as we have put these numbers together for you. If you have any questions, we'll be able to answer it later. I don't want to labor on each one of them, but I want to completely give you the confidence that we've applied our mind on the Reserve Bank of India guidelines and also on the Basel norms, which will have to tell us what these numbers ideally should be. We've kept that in mind. I can go further to explain that a bit later. Should we now move to the second? The second which we are consolidating are both banks coming from the south. Canara Bank with Syndicate Bank. They will be the fourth largest PSB with business of 15.20 lakh crores, which means approximately 1.5 times more than the current size of the Canara Bank itself. Third largest branch network in India, they will hold, with 10,342 branches. Large cost reduction potential exists due to the network overlaps. Similar culture to enable smooth consolidation because they come from the same region. Cost saving and income opportunities for JVs and subsidiaries, and therefore immediate, without disruption, continuation of service for all customers. Again, mind application on the point that they both come under similar compatible financial technology that they use. So both are able to quickly realize the gains.